Hey there, I'm Paul, your friendly Flat Earth Bible believer. Today is the day after the 4th of July. We celebrated the signing of the Declaration of Independence from Great Britain. And in that declaration, it was stated that all men are created equal and have inalienable rights endowed by their Creator, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that the government that they were forming was to protect those inalienable rights. And the government was to be consented by the governed. So the people governed are above the government that they were forming. And it was to protect the people's inalienable rights. And up until the Civil War, everyone was citizens of each state that they lived in. In other words, there was no such thing as a U.S. citizen until after the Civil War. The government decided to create a new jurisdiction to help out the freed slaves because they couldn't be citizens of most states. So they created a federal citizenship. And this citizenship they created, the U.S. citizen, was not above the government like we the people that form the government. It was subject to the government. So just like the 14th Amendment says, that was created by the government. All those born or naturalized in the U.S. and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. So they created a basically a feudal serf jurisdiction that people have to consent to be governed by, and they basically tricked everyone over time into consenting to be subject to this jurisdiction where you really don't have inalienable rights now. Now you have civil rights, you have privileges and duties. So now that we just celebrated the signing of the Declaration, I just wanted to remind people and make everyone aware that the government tricked everyone into being subject to a lower a jurisdiction that makes them less free after the Civil War. But the good news is it's voluntary. You have to consent to it. Once you realize that you don't have to consent to this being a U.S. citizen, U.S. federal citizen, then you can choose to be free from that, and then you can notify the government. And specifically, should send an affidavit fax to the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, and also to the IRS and to your state's Attorney General, just to notify him that you no longer consent to be a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen, and you instead choose to be a national, which is a state citizen, which means your nationality is your state. So just a little public service announcement there. Have a blessed day.